students, welcome to the class. I had my internet issues. So students, today is an MCQ discussion session for CSEET, a very specific and important session that is required. You learn a lot of things, but the application is as well that important. So students, you can join my next special class, which is for free, and I'm going to make sure that we do a lot of grammar practice questions in that session. If possible, for CSEET students, make sure that you attend that session. You will make sure that your applications of grammar will be much better. Okay, so what can you do in my special class? You can raise your hand and speak directly with me. You can have a voice chat. You can ask your doubts through screenshots, text, voice chats. You can even get your reports or articles get checked by me. You can test your knowledge through live quizzes and polls that we'll be taking in the class. So you can attend all of that for free. You can ask me any doubt at anywhere, at any point of time. There are not just me, but many other professors who will help you with unlimited doubt, who will give you high quality solutions in English and Hindi and dance. So obtain instant and accurate solutions to all of these questions and any help with your homework. All of that you can do it at what? Just Unacademy. Okay, so students, you can get it for just $625 per month, 10% off if you use Yashas Live as my code. That will help you, and that's it. So let's begin with our session today. So students, we have a set of questionnaire that I have raised for you. It's a very mixed bag. Some are grammar questions, some are questions which will be connected to, a minute. Some are grammar questions, some are the questions which are related to your past exam question papers, extreme mixed bags of question with vocab as much as possible by me. So we have studied all of this together. Okay, now I think I can see the answers. So make sure that you put the answers on the chat box. Let's start with the first question. Which of the following is not a feature of communication? Communication is a two-way process, ongoing process, dynamic process. And communication is an interdisciplinary science. Which of them is not a feature? I need answers on the chat box. We have done all of this. Okay, the first one is C, okay, according to Saleh. So that is communication as a dynamic process. Very good, Saleh. You are absolutely correct. Let's go to the next one. Anthropology. Anthropology is the study of body language, voting behavior, persuasion, perception, attitude, effective communication. You remember doing vocab divided into two, anthrop and logy. Logy means study of. So you've been given a lot of study of. Anthrop means man. So can you think of study of what? Please answer. Hang on, people are having issues. Anthropology. Yeah, Saleh, very good. Anthropology is a study of body language. One more, can you think of? It's a study of mankind. Can you think of it? Okay, Saleh still says body language. Okay. Okay. So when I talk about anthrop is something which is very close to man. So anthropology has to be something which is related to your study of obviously man. Then how do I put it? It is humanity, behaviors which come into the picture. So your behavior of a person, how do they behave, how do they have a certain way of dealing with things, is called as anthropology. So when I'm talking about anthropology, it is human behavior or their biologies or their cultures or even their societies. So now if I have to answer this, your answer is not body language, Saleh. Your answer is different from this. No, anthropologist nahi baba. Your answer is different from this. It is how you have persuaded and have perceptions and attitudes. Coming to psychology. Psychology is study of what? 30 seconds. Okay, psychology, since I haven't received an answer, the psychology means learning someone's attitude, perception, behavior. You understanding human mind, understanding the psychic of human mind. Okay, next. Sociological and political science is the study of what? 30 seconds. When I speak of sociological and political science, it is talking about something which is related to politics or something. Very good, Saleh. You used your brains correctly. It is voting behavior. Okay, next one. Which of the following is or are the importance of business communication? You should be knowing your theory very well for this. Increase in size of organization, cutthroat competition, effective management of human relations. Which of them are the importance? I haven't received any answer till now. The correct answer is all of the above. Importance includes all of the above. Easy one. Which is not a type of verbal communication? Where words are not used. A very easy one. Verbal communication is not included in gestures. Which is not a type of non-verbal communication. So in which of these communication words are used? In gestures, your words are not used. Movement, words are not used. Eye contact, words are not used, but in visual, they are used. So your correct answer is visual. Okay. Agenda includes which of these skills of the following? Writing, oral, speaking. Yeah, very good, Saleh. You have answered me correctly for gestures. I did not see your message earlier. Okay, next. Agenda includes which of the following skills? Very good. No. Okay, yeah, it's going late. Okay. Agenda includes writing skills. So if you have answered writing skills correctly, you've done a good job. Let's go to the next one. Which of the following is not a barrier to communication? When I speak of not being a barrier of communication, distortion in communication, feedback, ambiguity, lack of trust. Feedback cannot be a barrier. No, Saleh, speaking was incorrect. Writing is the right answer. So I'm getting messages a little late. It is mismatch. Trying to access my messages from the phone. Okay, so now very good. Feedback is the correct answer when I speak of not a barrier. So distortion is a barrier, ambiguity or lack of trust is a barrier. Let's go to the next one. Communication by the CEO of the organization to purchase officer is an example of what? A good one, a very easy one. Application of thoughts over here is required. Communication by the CEO to the purchase officer. CEO is the head, purchase officer is a junior. Information is coming from top to bottom. So the correct answer to this is downward communication. Downward communication. Let's go to the next one. Crosswise communication is also known as a very easy thing. Crosswise communication is diagonal communication. Okay, if you want to reduce miscommunication, you should do what? Start assuming, talk to people, improve your working environment. Which of them is correct? X, Y, Y, Z or X and Z? You want to reduce miscommunication. If you want to reduce miscommunication, first you have to stop assuming. So X is out of question. If you want to reduce miscommunication, you have to talk to people. You have to improve your working environment. So the correct answer is the B1, Y and Z. Let's come to the next one. Again, an easy one. Which of the following is not a barrier to communication? Saleh, did I lose you? Y and Z is done. So which of the following is not a barrier to communication? Incorrect choice of medium, difference in status, trust level, open communication channel. The correct answer is open communication channel, because incorrect choice of medium will be a barrier, difference in status will be organizational hierarchical barrier, trust level will be an emotional barrier that you will have. So open communication channel will have no barrier. Correct, Saleh. Good one. Chalo next. Gestures cannot be used in. Gestures cannot be used in. Oral communication, body language, written communication, informal communication. Oh, we have a new person also. Hello, Hendrik. Written communication. Okay, very good. Gestures cannot be used in written communication. You cannot have a body movement, eye contact. Good one, Saleh. Okay, let's go to the next one. 7 C's of effective communication do not include this. It's a trick question. Read carefully. 7 C's do not include this. There should be an additional point to this, which is none of the above, because all of them are what? All of them are going to be your 7 C's of communication. Okay. The flow or pattern of communication can be upward, downward, diagonal. No, sorry, all of them are 7 C's. Flow or pattern of communication can be downward, upward, diagonal, horizontal, all of the above. Information flows in all these manners: diagonal, horizontal, and vertical. Upward and downward together are called vertical. So all of the above is the correct answer. Yes, very good, Salin. Next, top to bottom communication is known as. This is very easy. Top to bottom communication is known as vertical communication. Okay, let's go to the next one. Dash language should not be used in communication. Polite, clear, offensive, oral. Very easy. Offensive language. Okay, next. 7 C's of effective communication doesn't include clarity, conciseness, completeness, and courtesy. Okay, here the correct answer is completeness of presentation. Your expression and clarity of message is also there. There should be a purpose, clarity. So if I'm speaking of the second part, clarity, conciseness, completeness, courtesy are 7 C's of communication. But what if I talk about the second part of the answer? Clarity of expression, conciseness of message, completeness of presentation, courtesy towards recipient. Now understand, courtesy means what? Being honest, polite, open, respectful, consideration. This kind of thing, what do? You kind of towards the recipient. You take care of it towards the recipient. You have to be honest and polite to your recipient. So this is the correct answer. Easy one. Conciseness means what? Wordiness, brevity. There should be brevity of message. Conciseness speaks of brevity of message. So that is also correct. Two of them are correct. Let's come to the next one. The next two are tricky. Completeness of presentation. Why just presentation? Any conversation you have, including your information, should also be complete. So this is one thing which could be correct or could not be correct. Okay? Trick one. First one, clarity of expression. Now when I speak of expression, expression is will include verbal and non-verbal. So clarity is required in verbal and non-verbal both. You have to be extremely specific. So this is for sure correct answer. Then which one is pending? Completeness of presentation. Completeness of presentation is incorrect because completeness should be in what? Information, not just presentation. Tell me, is that clear? This was a very good trick one. Yeah, Saleh, your answers are coming very late. Agreed. Chalo, next coming to which of the following is not a barrier of communication? Okay, lack of planning, lack of staffing, ambiguity, and lack of trust. So when I speak of lack of planning, if I don't plan well, will my communication affect? Yes or no? Okay, lack of staffing. Saleh has already answered. ठीक है. Lack of staffing, ambiguity. What is ambiguity? Not sure of something. Lack of trust. Lack of trust is for sure a barrier of communication. Staffing has nothing to do with being barrier to communication. Lack of staffing has nothing to do, but if you're not planned, you will have a problem. So Saleh, you're absolutely correct. The answer is what? Lack of staffing. Most communication failures are caused because of light, music, dance, noise. A very easy and a comic one. Yes, not confident. Very good, Saleh. I think your answers are pretty late. Chalo, no problem. It is noise. Which is not a mode of external return communication. Be very careful. External and internal. Internal used in the office. External used outside the office. A very easy one. Not external. So internal communication example you have to find. Advertisement happens outside the office. Press release outside the office. Invitation for AGM to the shareholders which is outside the office. Only office order is within the office. Chalo, coming to the next one. Which of the following is a type of verbal communication where you're using words? Nodding, manuals, gesture, movements. Very easy. Yes, very good, Sally. Office order was correct answer. Okay, let's continue. The correct answer is manual because it uses words. Written or oral, both of them are considered as what? Verbal communication. Next, dash communication. How usually takes place between people at the same level of hierarchy. Different departments, same level. Different parts of the organization, same level. Easy one, very easy. Okay, it means horizontal communication. Chalo, let's go to the next one. Relevant details must be submitted for preparation of order by Saturday. This is an example of which kind of communication barrier. Think, this is application, very important. The correct answer to it is what? It is ambiguity, because there is no specification, there is a lot of vagueness. Relevant details must be submitted. Okay, next one. A dash. Okay, now I'm starting with grammar sentences. A lot of grammar things which are there. A dash is also called as naming words. Very easy again. Yeah, good, Saleh. Your answers are extremely correct and I'm very happy with it. A dash is also called as naming words. The correct answer is what? It is noun. Very easy. Next. What part of speech describes person, place, thing or idea? Examples are Delhi, home, jury or angry. The correct answer to this is noun. So noun is naming words or name, place, animal, thing. A easy one. Going to the next one. A noun that names a group of things is called what type of noun? Group of things. What type of noun includes group of things? It is a collection. So it is called as what? Collective noun. Okay, let's go to the next one. There are dash parts of speech. A good question. Think. There are dash parts of speech. We remember all the parts of speech, so start counting. If you start counting, you will know the answer. It is 8 parts of speech. Yes, very good, Saleh. There are 8 parts of speech. Can you name them? I can think of 4 at the tip of my tongue. Noun, adjective, verb, adverb. 4 more that you can think of would be conjunctions, interjections, exclamations, and one more which is pending if you can think of. Preposition, if you could not think of, I'm answering it. Preposition. Okay, let's go to the next part. Dash Taj Mahal is situated in Agra. Fill in the blanks with correct article. Dash Taj Mahal is situated in Agra. The correct answer is the Taj Mahal. It is specific. There is only one. Good, Saleh, you could identify it. Chala, coming to the next one. Prepositions. Dash air is human. Dash forgive is divine. Very easy. It's a proverb also. To err is human, to forgive is divine. The correct answer is the last one, 2-2. To err, to forgive. Okay, good. Saleh, you're giving correct answers, very good. Coming to the next one. The passive voice of the sentence I killed a snake is. Okay, I am giving you guys a moment. I do not want to show you options for this. Try it by yourself. I killed a snake. Yes, Saleh, very good. The correct answer was 2-2. I'm giving people a moment. Okay, when I say I killed a snake, what just happened? I is your subject, killed is your verb. Very good, Saleh. And snake is object. So start with your object. A snake killed, past tense, was. A snake was. Main verb will convert into what? The main verb will convert into V3. Over here it will remain killed only. Subject will become object by me. Okay, I think you guys found the answer. A snake was killed by me. The third answer is the correct one. Okay. Which of the following is a definite article and is always specific? One answer to it, very easy. The correct answer is the. Okay, coming to the next one. Which one of the following is used to enclose certain contents which the writer sets out apart so that the flow of the sentence is not interrupted? Which of the following is used? Very easy. Which of the following is not used? Which of the following is used to make it different from the others so that the flow of the statement is not interrupted? Correct answer is brackets. So students might have confusion between brackets and comma or even colon. Actually, hang on, you tell me why brackets should be used. You need to understand, students, here the word used is enclose certain events. Enclosing. There is an additional part that you want to add in. So adding additional part can only be done with the help of brackets because it is closing it, enclosing it. Next, which of the following is an example of present indefinite tense? Present indefinite. Give it a shot, think. First thing, what does present indefinite mean? Okay, let me help you. Present indefinite means what? Present indefinite means anything that is a regular event or a routine event. So routine means what? Something that is happening every day. Let's have a look. I went to office yesterday. This was yesterday event. It is not a regular event. I go to the office every day. Probably a everyday event. Probably miss sure everyday event because the word used here is everyday. I had been to the office or I am going to the office is not an everyday event. I go to the office every day is a regular event. Tell me, is this clear? Can I go to the next part of it? Okay, what does the next part speak of? The apostrophe is used to dash. What is apostrophe used for? This is her, no. This is Priya's house. Apostrophe S. Let me see if I can put it down for you. This is denoting possession. Priya's house. Introduce direct speech. Direct speech means putting it into double commas, which reads what? Go home. Join words and sentences. It's talking something like this. You and Ram go home. Conjunctions. So join words are to conjunctions. They are absolutely not apostrophe. To point out readers' attention. So I would rather write down alert. Think. Now try and understand why will apostrophe use. So apostrophe is used for a certain reason. It is used to indicate the possession. So you have answered it correctly. Some of you have thought of it and answered. That is Priya's house. Apostrophe showing possession. Okay. The object in the sentence Ram opened the door is. You need to find the object. Ram opened the door. Ram opened the door. So if you realize in this sentence, opened is your verb. The door is your object. Subject is the person who does it. So Ram is your subject, opened is your verb, and the door is what? The door is your object. The is your article. Object is on which the verb acts. That is called as object. Chalo. Very good, Salil. Coming to the next one. What does the prefix poly in the word polygon denotes? This is a polygon. Poly means many. So polygon denotes a shape with many sides to it. Which one of the following prefixes express contempt, disapproved, bad or wrong? This is a good one. Think before you answer. Okay, let's try. We know what is a place prefix. This is not place. We know what is a status prefix. This is not status. Derivative prefix means what? Something that you need to derive out of. So this does not mean contempt, disapproved, bad or wrong. So one thing that you are left with is pejorative prefix. Next. Which one of the following sentence is grammatically correct? Take a moment, read. You have to find a sentence which should be grammatically correct. Okay, let's check. First sentence. I will be go to school. No. Whenever you have will be, you will use additional ing. I will be going to the school. I will go to school was a correct sentence if the word yesterday was not put in. Yesterday denotes what? Past. So I will be go to school is I will go to school is incorrect. I goes to school, es or s is used only when it is he, she, it in simple present tense. This is I. So this sentence is incorrect. This sentence is incorrect. This sentence is incorrect. And this sentence is incorrect. Then our correct sentence is which? I go to the school daily. That is your correct answer. Okay, try the next one. Which of the following is grammatically correct? Students, just do me one favor. In statement number 1, additionally use an S. The first two sentences look exactly same. I bought 3 dozen bananas. Just add in an additional S at the end. So I asked you guys to do me a favor, add in additional S over here. So if I rewrite the sentence, it would look like something like this. I bought 3 dozens of bananas. Please ignore this sentence. Okay, now try and figure out the correct answer. So students, correct answer over here is what? I bought 3 dozens of banana. Understand students what happens here. Okay. Now, when I speak of, I bought 3 dozen bananas. Bananas are not plural. Dozen is plural. So I bought 3 dozens of banana. I bought 3 dozen banana. Banana is not plural, but at least dozen is. So it needs a S. Here the subject is missing. I hope you've got it. Let's try the next one. Don't worry, we are prepared. Dash anything. We are prepared dash anything. Which one of the following is a correct preposition? Anything is a reason, a thing that you're looking forward to. So, don't worry, we are prepared for anything. Okay, next. Ram scored 99%. No other student of his class could do this. On the basis of his performance, we may say Ram is an intelligent student. Ram is more intelligent student in the class. Ram is the most intelligent student in the class. Ram is one of the more intelligent boys of his class. There is no other student who is better than him. He is the only one. Okay, and the correct answer to this is Ram is the most intelligent student in the class. Students, this is called as superlative degree, which means that apart from him, there is no one more intelligent. Superlative. Okay, coming to the next one. Which of the following is a passive voice of Shah Jahan built Taj Mahal? Think. This is a very good question. A very easy one, but a good one. Taj Mahal, Shah Jahan built Taj Mahal. So we start with the object. Let's give it a shot. We start with the object. Taj Mahal. Now this is present or past. Built was past. So we're going to make sure that we keep it in V3. Built. Taj Mahal built. Your subject becomes object, object subject. So by Shah Jahan. Now Taj Mahal is built if it was Shah Jahan builds Taj Mahal. If it would have been present tense, but this is past. So we use what? Taj Mahal was built by Shah Jahan, which is the second answer, which is correct. Let's try one more. Which of the following is grammatically correct? Mahesh is more intelligent student of the class. Very good, Saleh. You could answer this Taj Mahal question very well. Please ignore the next line. Mahesh is more intelligent. I'm interested in these 4 lines. A snake was killed by me. Your request to come daily. Company secretaries are also known as governance professionals. Mahesh is more intelligent student of the class. Okay. To find the correct answer, let's first ignore the incorrect ones. A snake was. So this is a passive sentence. Passive sentence will have main verb, which will use what? Which will use V3. So it wouldn't be kill. It would be what? Killed. So that is incorrect over here. A snake was killed by me. Now, you are request to come daily by me. By me is what? By me is object. So if by me is object here, we need to make it subject. So if this is the object here, by me, that means that it is a sentence where there is passive tense, passive voice. If it is passive voice, your word request will get changed to what? Requested, V3 instead of request. So this is also your incorrect answer. Next, last one. Mahesh is more intelligent student of the class. No, when I'm speaking of he is the only one who is intelligent, we do not use the word more. We use the word Mahesh is the most Mahesh is the most intelligent student of the class. Now the last sentence. Company secretaries are also known as, are known as. So are and known. Known is being used in V3. So this sentence is absolutely correct. This is our correct sentence. Okay, let's go to one more. Definition of noun is what? It indicates action. It indicates action, quality, any name, place, person, thing, or none of the above. Noun speaks of name, place, animal, thing. So the correct answer is what? Name, place, animal, thing. Okay, next. Dash is used to denote relationship and any other kinds of relationship. Denote possession and any other kind of relationship. We just learnt it. It is called as apostrophe. Next, choose the correct spelling. Very important. Take a moment. Take a moment, read all the spellings. It's trick question. In the first word, it takes one C, two S. In the second word, it takes one C and one S. In the third one, it takes two C, one S. Two C's and two S's. We know that C is twice in occasion. So it's either this or this. But we are even sure that S is not twice. So it is the third one, occasion. Okay. Advice is noun, verb, conjunction, preposition. It is not SE, it is CE. Very good, Saleh. You could answer occasion wala question also. Advice, it is CE. CE is noun. We had discussed this in the session when I had told you. When I told you something like this. Device means what? A gadget. To devise means what? To plan. Okay, now similarly, there was one more that I had taught you. Advice. The advice that my best friend gave me was wonderful. The advice. You use article before a noun. Next, she advised me to play the game. She advised me. She advised me. This SE is what? Word. So anything which has CE becomes noun. And the other one becomes what? Verb. So in this sentence, they have asked you what? They have asked you CE. Mohammed Saleh, look at it once again. CE. CE is what? Noun. Take it. What are these? Principle, principle. Axis, axis. They don't mean same, so they are not synonyms. They do not mean opposites, so they are not even antonyms. They are homonyms or none of the above. Homonyms means they have similar names or similar spellings. Sorry, similar pronunciation, not spelling. Similar pronunciation. It is called as homonyms. I hope this is clear. Let's take a couple of them more. How many syllables are there in two words? Satisfaction and satiation. Satisfaction. Think. Satisfaction. No, they are not homophones. They are called as homonyms. I'm giving you guys a chance to think. It is important. This one is good. Okay, let me break it up for you. Satisfaction word. Give me a minute, students. Okay. The first thing that you should know is sat. The second thing that you should know is the third word that you should know is fact. And the last word that you should know is tion. So it's a 4-syllable thing. Satisfaction. Similarly, for satirication, it is also a four-syllable word. So your correct answer is word 4. If a sentence contains only one finite word, it is called as what? In which sentences there can be only one subject and one word? It is called as simple sentence, students. Okay, next. A syllable is minimum rhythmic sound of a spoken language. A minimum rhythmic sound spoken of a language. How many syllables are there in retribution, satisfaction and transatlantic? Try again. I taught you for satisfaction. See if you can do it for retribution. Divide it into parts. Okay, let me see if I can help you. First is ret. The next one is ib. Retrib. Ut. And the last one is eon. Okay, next. Which of the following is the meaning of the phrase to mind one's P's and Q's? To mind one's P's and Q's. This is a very nice one, easy. Yes, 4. Very good. Manohar and Saleh, both of you, correct. To mind one's P's and Q's. Okay, so when I speak of mind one's P's and Q's, please do not confuse yourself with the word mind one's own behavior. P's and Q's means taking care of your words, about your politeness. So it means to be punctilious, careful about one's speech or behavior. The correct answer is to be punctilious. Which of the following is the correct meaning of the word manifestation? To manifest something. Manifestation. Yeah, Saleh, you were absolutely correct. Huh? Very good job. So manifest means what? It means to make sure that you have clear judgment or clear thoughts. So when I speak of it, there are using of showing judgment. So are you showing judgment when you say you're manifesting something? Are you showing your worthiness, or you're giving out an outward of perceptible indication that something that you think is correct, you are indicating it? That means you're showing clear judgments or clear thoughts. It does not mean that you're just showing judgments. So the correct answer is the third one. Last, dash are used in place of nouns. Adjectives describe noun. They are not replaceable. Articles are used before noun. They are not replaceable. Verbs are used with noun. They are not replaceable. But pronoun can be used instead of noun. So when I say Priya goes to college, she loves to go to the college. So I replaced Priya with she. It becomes a pronoun. So I hope, students, the session was good and very helpful to all of you all. Make sure that you keep practicing. The more you practice, the more it will be helpful. I have given out very few grammar questions here. I'm intending to give out complicated grammar questions in my special class. which will be held. So make sure that you join that and ensure on 27th of December you are able to solve those grammar questions. Practice your grammar before you come for that session. It will be on Unacademy. It will be a live session where you can ask me questions and put down as many comments that you want in the comment box. Or you can ask for anything, any kind of other help that you require. I really hope that this session was fruitful to all of you all, and I see you next time. Bye bye, tata, shabakher people.